secrets to burning more fat and improving your digestion without even changing what you eat. Hi everyone, Coach Gidget here. Welcome to my Tea Time Talk. Today I'm here to challenge everyone to a 7-day challenge. It's free, it's simple, and it has nothing to do with food or exercise. So go ahead, it is tea time. I want you to grab a cup of your favorite tea or beverage of choice and just relax here with me once again on this beautiful, sunny, but cold hump day. You know, our digestive health and weight loss woes is not just caused by the foods that we are eating. I know that that is mainly what we all talk about and that we are conditioned to focus on so much, but however, the biggest issue actually comes with how we are eating and who we are being when we eat. So let's talk about digestive stress today. So why is this important? Well, I'll tell you why. You know, digestive stress is about 25% what you eat and 75% who you are being. Who are you being when you eat or when you're healing? Are you moving at warp speed, constantly eating on the go or multitasking during the meal, engaging in gossip? These are all ways in which we feed the stress response. And eating under stress is not only commonplace this day and time, it's socially acceptable, and it's often a prerequisite for managing a job, a family, or having a life even, right? So when do we feel stressed? Think about that for a moment. When do we feel stressed? Mostly when we are moving too fast, right? So if you've worked for a stronger metabolism or have been trying to heal and you haven't achieved success in doing so, there's one basic reason why. You are moving too fast. And when moving through life too fast, we inevitably eat fast, right? Which destroys our metabolism and it creates digestive upset. It results in meals eaten under a physiologic stress response, which actually diminishes our calorie burning power. So the slower you eat, the faster you metabolize. The more relaxed you are throughout your day, then the more energy you will have. You know, you can eat the healthiest meal on the planet, but if you eat in a stressed out, anxious state, your digestion is dramatically diminished. So let's talk about how that works from a scientific perspective. When we are eating under stress, salivary enzyme content in the mouth is dramatically reduced. The breakdown of protein, fat, and carbs in the stomach is actually impaired. And blood flow to the small intestines is decreased as much as 4-fold, which translates into decreased assimilation of vitamins, minerals, and other major nutrients that our body actually needs. So let's talk about the connection between stress and metabolism. The autonomic nervous system is responsible for digestive activity, and there are two branches: the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. So the parasympathetic is also known as the rest and digest response. And this is the optimal state for digestion. When the parasympathetic is activated, our metabolic power actually goes up. Now, the sympathetic is known as fight or flight, and this is our stress response. So when we are stressed out, our digestion shuts down. And the classic textbook example is that if a lion was chasing you after lunch, you wouldn't be concerned about digesting your sandwich, right? The sympathetic nervous system would act effectively to shut down your digestion and direct blood flow away from the belly and into the arms and legs for quick moving and up to your brain so that you can think quickly, right? And if you think about it, this is actually a brilliant mechanism in place for our survival. So while most of us don't really need to confront lions on our lunch hour, we do encounter stress. And on a physiological level, your body doesn't differentiate between a lion chasing you and a deadline that you're trying to meet, or your boss breathing down your neck, or maybe you're driving in traffic and you're all tensed up in this traffic jam. One is life-threatening, the other is not. But guess what? On a physiological level, they're the same thing. They both trigger the body to shut off digestion and store fat. And this decreases our metabolic power. Therefore, making it tough to lose weight, and it tears up our gut because it's unable to break down our food like it's supposed to, right? So think about that for a moment. So these are the kinds of things, or just one of the things, that I actually work with my clients on in my 90-day program. You know, food is just a small part of healing and living and leading a healthy lifestyle that brings us lasting, sustainable results. Don't believe me? Well, I challenge you for 7 days to do this one thing. And by doing this one thing, it can actually increase better digestion and even help you to shed a couple of pounds over time. And it's called the 20-minute meal. So you may have noticed this past Monday, I posted a post asking you that at your next meal, I want you to time how long it took you to complete your meal. And I had asked for you to share that with me. Well, I want to thank you to all of you that did participate and play along, and for sharing your times with me. But no worries if you missed that post. You can play along full out now with us here. So here's what I want you to do. Starting today, at your next meal, so lunchtime, dinner, whatever, and if you haven't done so already, I want you to look at the clock. I want you to write down what time it is. I want you to eat your meal as you normally do, and once you're finished, I want you to write down the time. How long did it take you to complete your meal? And then, at your next meal, I want you to make it last 5 minutes longer. And then at your next meal, I want you to make it last 5 minutes longer. And I want you to do this until you've worked up to making your meal last for 20 minutes. Then for the next 7 days, I want you to continue to be sure that every meal you make it last for 20 minutes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when you're doing this, I want you to be sure to document your time and notice when you start to feel full. What is your mood like? I want you to document these findings every day for 7 days at every meal. Document at what time during your 20-minute meal you feel satisfied and when you tip over to full. Note if at what time during your meal you feel uncomfortably full. I want you to do this for 7 days and then share with me how it is going at the end and what you discovered along the way. And you know, at first, this may feel kind of awkward as we have all fallen into the habits of eating our meals within like 5 or 10 minutes, rushing around on the go, or we're in the middle of trying to beat a deadline. So a tip here is to be sure that you put your fork down between bites while you are chewing. And it helps if you sit near a window during your meal and just gaze outside as you are chewing. Notice your surroundings. Now keep in mind, this is not about what you are eating. There is no judgment here. It is not about being bad or being good. It's about discovering if you're taking time during your meals for your tummy to tell you what the right amount of food is for your body, and to help you slow down so that your body can digest. The first time I did this, my meal lasted like 3 whole minutes. I repeat, no judgment here. All right, so is everyone ready? Awesome. I know you can do it. I can't wait to hear how this works out for you and what you've discovered. And I will be sharing a couple more non-food tips for healthier digestion and weight loss over the next couple of weeks. So be sure to stay tuned. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. If you like this video and would love to see more like it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will have that link posted with this video. Be sure that when you do go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel that you click on that little bell so that you will get a notification each time I post a new video. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I will have those links posted here as well. I want you to have a beautiful hump day, everyone. Here's to your health.